Hello, whoa. Hello, world, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. I couldn't leave you hanging for long. This is probably the most intense point in the game. We defeated Evray. Well, let's go in order. We left home. We boarded the airship. We blew up home. We located Yuna. We fought Evray. Now we're in Bevelle, high above Bevelle, and well, yeah, stuff's gonna go down. I'm gonna go ahead and heal quickly, just because there's no other way to heal, and I won't have any other chances to heal. Can the music quiet down a bit? Jeez. We're not gonna worry about the save sphere, or the sphere levels. We're just gonna cut through the enemies and run. So, yeah, let's go. Game time.
Stay right there, Seymour!
Yeah, we're up against actual enemies, all warrior monks. Nothing to worry about, just take out the flamethrower guy first because he's annoying and he'll attack everyone at once. And these guys will just attack single enemies, but these two, in addition to the flamethrower guy, they're a pain. But Auron has them covered. I know what I said, but I'm just going to bring out Riku. She's going to go ahead and steal. And special steal. Eh. Also, to know about the Evray battle, Evray battle, I could have used Dispel to get rid of his haste, but he would have wasted a turn casting it anyway, and yeah, it would have been pointless. So let's see. Kimari could attack. I'm not going to do it. These guys don't give out much experience, so I'm not entirely sure why I'm doing this, but I figured why not.
Well then, what next?
Yeah, fire his ass. Not an overkill. Oh well. Moving on. Yeah, they don't give out too much. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut through and just run. There's no real point otherwise.
Remember, cut the ones that matter.
I know.
Let's take out this guy first. If we leave him for last, he'll eject my party members out of the battle. And yeah, that's not good. So let's get him out of the way as fast as we can. Forget the other guys. And he does deal moderate damage. Here comes a flamethrower. And another flamethrower. Yep. One guy is bad enough. Two in a row. Yeah, no thank you. Auron will kill one of the flamethrowers. Titus and Waka should focus on this guy. Another flamethrower. This isn't good. Yeah, go in. I'm gonna have Riku use an Albed potion just to show off what that looks like and what it does. It's not towards the top, of course it isn't. I gotta rearrange my stuff. Albed potion, we have 99 of them, well 98 now. So yeah, not bad. We'll finish him off. Moving on. I'm kind of rushing through this because I really want to. It's exciting, but it's boring, it's repetitive, and I just want to get through it as fast as I can. And get rid of the warrior monk. Get rid of that guy. Someone's gonna get shot. And we'll just bring in Auron. And there we go. You know, in retrospect, you know what, never mind. I'm not gonna, yeah. There's not a whole lot to say because there just isn't that much to say. You just keep moving forward, kill everyone in your way. And yeah, actually, this is kind of my retrospect. Basically have Auron and Titus, Waka and Titus focus on the flamethrower. So you're only down to one flamethrower guy instead of two. And have Auron finish off the kicker guy. And Waka is not doing so well on health, but we'll take care of that. And Waka will finish him off. If they gave out better experience, I'd use the other party members. I would even consider cutting these battles out, but it is what it is. Let's just get it over with. After I heal. That's probably a good idea. Where's Lulu? She could heal. Not the best because she doesn't have Chirega, but Chirega takes up too much HP. Moving right along. Okay, with this new guy in the back, and I'm sorry I haven't been naming off or showing off the new guys. The Yet 99. He will attack from long range. Titus, Orin, and anyone else who can't attack from long range can't hit that guy until we move forward. Think of the boat ride from Basay to Kilika, and how the battle with Sin there worked. Same concept. So we'll take out one warrior monk. Waka will attack the guy in the back. I think he has quite a bit of HP, so we'll just do what we can. Orin will take out the other guy. And you'll see what this cannon guy will do. Yeah, pretty moderate damage, which we do not like. And now that the two front guys are out of the way, move up. And everyone can attack now. Okay, he didn't have that much HP, but still. He hits pretty hard. He's basically a tank. Oh, we got Phoenix down. Nice. And that's the end of those battles.
This has gone far enough.
Stop.
You would play at marriage just for a chance to send me? Your resolve is admirable. All the more fitting to be my lovely wife.
Stop! Do you not value your friends' lives? Your actions determine their fate. Protect them, or throw them away. The choice is yours.
You are wise. Kill them.
I am sorry, but it is for Yevon.
Aren't those weapons forbidden by Yevon?
There are exceptions.
No! Throw down your weapons. Let them go, or else. Leave now, please.
You're coming with us.
Don't worry. Go.
This is foolish. If you fall, you'll die.
Don't worry. I can fly. Believe.
Yuna!
Cover your eyes!
What was that?
An all-bed flash bomb!
Let me go! I'm gonna kill that Seymour.
Yuna said leave. We leave.
We'll join up with her later.
Break through! Ah! Ah!
Where'd Uni go?
Bevelle Palace is temple. Yuna goes to one place only.
The Chamber of the Faith!
It's too quiet. A trap?
Who cares? Yuna's waiting for us!
Huh?
What's a Machina doing in the temple?
I suppose it comes in handy.
That's not what I mean. The teachings. What about the teachings?
Hey, don't look at me.
Funny thing to know, if we go back out here, which we can't right now, there's a save sphere out there. What doesn't make any sense is, you come down here, there's a save sphere, like, somewhere down there anyway. What was the point? Anyway, touch that thing, you can either walk down the stairs, or you can ride down the stairs. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Another Machina? Man.
So this is Yevon's true face. They betray their own teachings.
They treated us like dirt.
It is kind of funny, these guys are using Machina that they said was forbidden. Kinda seems weird that, you know, they're putting so much emphasis on what people can or can't do if they're following the teachings, when, as Orin said earlier, it's the faith that give the summoners the power. So if you think about it, it's really the humans that are creating these teachings, whereas the faith seem to be the only things that want to beat sin. The humans are putting like such pressure on anyone who's following the teachings to do or not do certain things, or use or not use certain things. I'll get into that much later, but yeah, it seems kind of odd. Not in a bad way, but as I said, I'll explain later. Let's head further into the temple. And right around here should be another Albed primer. Do not forget to pick this up. If you miss it in this playthrough, you miss it completely. You cannot come back here once you're done. So it'll either be here or on the floor here. In either case,
The entrance
get it.
to the trials.
I wonder if Uni's really in there.
Let's go and see.
Let's go.
yeah, like I said, there's a save sphere right there. Pointless to go back. So make sure you get that Albed Primer. This is your one and only chance to get it. Save here when you can, or if you even want to. Doesn't matter one way or another. And continue on. Now here is the real pain in the rear. It's not so bad at first glance, and maybe it's not bad like in any sense of the word, but just like what we did with the Makalania Temple, it's a lot of backtracking, a lot of undoing the things you've already done, especially in terms of getting that treasure sphere. Basically what you want to do is, and forgive me, this is going to take some trial and error as I try to recall how to do it. When you land on those glowing glyphs, just select the direction you want to go in, and you'll go in that direction. You cannot move freely. Let me say that again. You cannot move freely, so your timing has to be like right on cue. If you miss, it's no big loss. It just means this whole trial is going to take longer than it should because you missed a turn. But again, you can always circle back around. Anyway, go and get this sphere first, I believe. It'll send you going in this path, but if you time it right, make sure the arrow's pointing back so you can go back this way and take your first left. Now this isn't too hard. Just take a sphere and put it in that pedestal and a path will open up like right beneath us. But yeah, this part isn't the worst part. It's fairly easy. It gets harder in just a second because the squares you land on that tell you which direction you're going to be going in, those will increase your speed once you choose your direction, and it makes it harder for you to go specifically where you want to go. It just makes you go faster, it makes you miss your turn, and it's hard to time when you want to go in the right direction and when you don't want to go in the right direction. So we'll just keep going back where we came, reach this last glyph, and head down this ramp. Now, when we get to this next fork, I guess, you can go straight or you can go left. We'll go straight for now, I think. There is another sphere down here we want to get. Now, to add on to the frustrating speed boost, which we'll see momentarily, you do have to backtrack because if this is a Glyph Sphere, then we messed up already. If it's a Besaid Sphere, I'm sorry, not Besaid, Bevelle Sphere, we may still have messed up. I'm not entirely sure at this point. I've done this so many times, but I never get it right in the first try. It's almost impossible to complete this in one shot. So anyway, go back up the ramp, a close-up of Titus's face. I almost wish I got a screenshot of it, but oh well. We want to go right, and this is where they just shoot us off. Skip the first part. I think you want to go for the third part, and as you see, I didn't get it. In that case, let's try this again. The first fork is a dead end. The second one is kind of a dead end. Basically, it helps to mash the X button or A button and hope you get to where you need to be. Looks like we made it. So we're going to put a Bevelle Sphere in this pedestal, see if that works. What we want to do is create a bridge over to that, what's the word I'm looking for? Transparent wall. Sorry. Yeah, this will create a bridge to that wall, and that requires a Glyph Sphere. And to get that, and you'll see what I mean by all the complaining I've done about this, you walk on the platform, you're forced to go off the sledge, unfortunately. You start back from the beginning of the second layer, go forward to the second fork in the road, and you want to take that right. Again, the first one is a dead end. The second one is what you need, if you can time it, which I didn't. Or rather, I didn't get the timing right. So we'll try this again. Aim for the second fork. Might take a few tries. We didn't get it, so we'll cut back to when I do eventually get it. And we got it. Might be a bit of a weird jump cut, but it took me a few tries, so it was a bit frustrating to say the least. Alright, so we'll come over here, we'll get the Glyph Sphere. You can either hold on to it or push it into the, place it in the pedestal. It doesn't matter either way, but we'll go ahead and insert it. Now that we've got that taken care of, push it back on track. Now this one's going to be just as complicated. We have to go right, go back into the third road. Unfortunately, I messed up on that one. If you mash A, again, you'll be able to get in there with almost no problem. Doing it this way might work too. We'll see. Go for the third fork. And we did it right on time. Not much to say because it's both boring, long, and frustrating. And it just takes time and patience to get this done right. Again, there's no real wrong way to do this. It's just there's two treasures you can get. One is the Destruction Sphere treasure. The other is not. The other one is still kind of useful. And honestly, there was a time where I got one chest over the other. I'm certain I got the Destruction chest, but it didn't say that it counted as the Anima chest. So, yeah, I don't know. I like getting both just for a completionist's sake. Not that I am a completionist, but, you know. Okay, so with that, we want to go back to the second fork in the road, again, and place the Destruction Sphere there. But even then, we're still not done. After we place the Destruction Sphere in this pedestal, we need to go back to the third fork, grab the Bevelle Sphere, and then continue on out of here. It's not as aggravating as the Makalania Temple, but it's relatively the same process. You have to go through the whole thing, and then some. Alright, so that's set up for us. All we do now is push this back on track, get the Bevelle Sphere, and then once we've gotten the second sphere, we can go on to the first fork. So we gotta time it just right. We didn't do it. Actually, it wasn't even my fault, it was just bad timing. Try it again. Usually when you restart the path, you'll get it almost every time. Let's see if I'm right. There we go. So here we are back at the Bevelle Sphere. We'll go ahead and take it. Give me the sphere. Path dissolves, put it on the pedestal. Now the reason why you definitely want to put it on the other side of the pedestal is because you need two of them in there. You'll see why once we get to it. But now that we've gotten both spheres, we can finally head on to the next part. Pretty much. We just gotta make sure we take the right at the first fork, and that'll bring us to the path outward, if we can get it right. And we did it. You can go a few steps past the arrow, and it'll still bring you into this pathway, as long as this is where you want to go. Nothing else we can do here, so we go ahead and push the pedestal. Ride the platform to the very end. It'll take us left and around. And this will shoot us upward. Now, at this point, we've basically completed the Cloister of Trials for Bevelle. but we're still not entirely done. Up here is what I'm talking about. If you open this chest, it'll be the Destruction Sphere. Or rather, a Destruction Sphere treasure for an HP Sphere. That's going straight to Orin, and we've completed the trial. However, if we step on this platform, the pedestal comes back to us, and if we take one of these spheres, we'll place it in this pedestal, and it'll power up the pathway to our left. Now, if you only had one of them, this outcome will still happen. You'll power up the pathway, no problem. However, you need one Bevelle sphere, at least one, to be able to move the pedestal. Without it, you wouldn't be able to do this. That's why I suggest having 2 Bevelle spheres with you when you come here. Ride this right across, and we will get Night Lance for Kimahri. And that's a pretty good one, I think. We'll check that out right now. Go down to Equip, go to Kimahri, and Night Lance. Okay, it's good, but it's bad. It's good because you get so much of a bonus. It's bad because you lose Sensor and or Piercing. Ugh, excuse me. So yeah, that's no good for us. But we are all done. Let's make our way to the Chamber of the Faith.
Yuna?
Inside, maybe?
Then what are we standing here for?
Hey!
You can stuff your taboos! What's that?
A faith. They join with the Summoner, and together receive the Aeon. They are human souls, imprisoned in stone by ancient Yevon rites. The dead should be allowed to rest.
Yuna!
Wait! Don't come out!
There's the last of them. You are to stand trial.
I expect it will be a fair trial.
Of course it will.
And with that, we have probably my #1 favorite summon in any Final Fantasy game, Bahamut. Or Bahamut. I call it Bahamut. He is powerful. He already comes with break damage limit. He is just awesome in every sense of the word, and is so powerful by this point in the game. We'll confirm, go ahead and proceed. And of course the game is, friendly enough to let us save our game after going through so much BS. Like, so much BS. And we will continue with more cutscenes.
The High Court of Yevon is now in session. The sacred officers of this court seek nothing but absolute truth in Yevon's name. To those on trial, Believe in Yevon, and speak only the truth.
Maester Kelk Ronso.
Summoner Yuna. You have sworn to protect the people of Yevon, true?
Yes.
Then consider. You have inflicted dire injury upon Maester Seymour Guado, conspired with the Albed and joined in their insurrection. These are traitorous and unforgivable crimes that disturb the order of Yevon. Tell this court what possessed you to participate in such violence.
Your Grace. The real traitor is Maester Seymour. He killed his father Jiskel with his own hands.
What is this?
Hadn't you heard?
Not only that, Maester Seymour is already dead.
It is a summoner's sacred duty to send the souls of the departed to the far plane. Yuna was only doing her job as a summoner.
Grand Maester Micah, please send Seymour now.
Send the unsent to where they belong?
Yes. Maester?
Send the dead? You would have to send me, too.
What? Grand Maester Micah is a wise leader. Even in death, he is invaluable to Spira.
Enlightened rule by the dead is preferable to the misguided failures of the living.
Life is but a passing dream, but the death that follows is eternal.
Men die, beasts die, trees die, even continents perish. Only the power of death truly commands in Spira. Resisting its power is futile.
But what of sin? I am a summoner, my lord, like my father before me. I am on a pilgrimage to stop the death that sin brings. Are you telling me that too is futile? Grand Maester Micah, I am not alone. All the people who have opposed sin, their battles, their sacrifices, were they all in vain?
Not in vain. No matter how many summoners give their lives, sin cannot be truly defeated. Their rebirth cannot be stopped. Yet the courage of those who fight gives the people hope. There is nothing futile in the life and death of a summoner.
Never futile, but never ending.
Indeed, that is the essence of Yevon.
Lord Micah.
Yevon is embodied by eternal, unchanging continuity, summoner.
No. That can't be right.
Those who question these truths, they are traitors.
Lord Micah!
Get me out of here! I want out now! You hear me?
You waste your breath.
Man, I hope Yuna's okay.
She is strong. She'll make it.
She'll make it? What, so she can die? Why is it everything in Spira seems to revolve around people dying?
The spiral of death.
Huh?
Summoners challenge the bringer of death, sin, and die doing so. Guardians give their lives to protect their summoner. The Faith are the souls of the dead. Even the Maesters of Yevon are unsent. Spira is full of death. Only sin is reborn, and then only to bring more death. It is a cycle of death, spiraling endlessly.
Come out. Your sentence has been decided.
Sentence? Don't you mean execution?
Really now, what person would execute a dear friend?
You would.
Looks like you're next.
Next for what?
Get going.
Where's everybody else?
Floating down there somewhere, maybe?
Ooh, you made it!
What's our sentence?
Think they expect us to give up and die down here?
Oh, well, that's a lame way to kill someone.
Where's Uni?
I don't know.
Wonder if we should wait for her.
Let's wait at the exit.
If there is an exit.
How fares the Ronso Maester?
It seems my father's murder troubles him.
Ever the Ronso. Hard-headed, hardly useful.
However, the summoner Yuna, daughter to High Summoner Braska, she may be of some use to us alive.
She has disturbed the order of Yevon. She cannot be allowed to live.
I understand.
Let it go, Seymour. No one thrown into the Via Purifico has ever survived.
Yet there is always a small chance that they might. Place guards at the exit. Kill any who emerge.
Sir, leave that to me.
First your father, now your bride.
Allow me to do this because she is my bride.
Wait, I will go too.
You do not trust me?
Would you trust a man who murdered his father?
Very well. As you wish.
Lady Yuna, forgive me.
I kind of like that. Would you trust a man who murdered his father? No. But yeah, here we are basically in prison. or like a highly punishing prison. There's almost no escape from this in terms of the lore, but for us, there's a pretty easy escape. As it's telling us here, there's stone panels we can step on, and it'll teleport us to specific parts of this dungeon. If there are no platforms in the direction that's pointing to, we can't teleport. But here we are again with just Yuna, and unfortunately, she is not as powerful as the other party members, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult playing as her in this section. Not impossible, and it's good we gave her some magic to use. I forgot if we gave her level 2. We did. She's not going to be as strong, but she'll be pretty good. So, it's going to take me a little bit to figure out where to go, so bear with me as we figure it out along. If it takes too long for me to get to where I need to be, I'll cut it out and resume when we find other party members. So let's head to the left. We'll go up here. There are enemy encounters in this dungeon, so it is going to be not difficult, but you know. And we've got 2 new enemies fighting 3 enemies together, Aquaflan and Sahajins. We fought these fish things before in Luca during the Blitzball tournament. They're a little bit more powerful, but only by so much. We also have Aquaflan. These 3 are all weak to lightning, so it's not terrible, but it's 3 versus 1, and these guys are pretty fast. So, what do? The only thing we can do. Bring on the new Aeon, and I am going to use Supercharge to bring up his overdrive. Oh my, indeed. Now, normally I would set into, boost, and get his overdrive up, but, We can, however, actually, let me show you, his black magic. Fire, God. Yeah, he knows the level 3 magic, making him probably the most powerful party member, even though he's not an actual party member. We can use his overdrive, the legendary Mega Flare, but we'll stick to regular Impulse, see how much damage this does. And... not a single overkill. That's not good. That means Yuna is somewhat under-leveled. We gotta get her up there. Oh, that's right, still, that thing, yeah. We'll go ahead and use black magic. Thundiga on the Aquaflan, just to show it off. Overkill, that's what I'm looking for. He missed. Oh, he's slow on land. What am I thinking? I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. We'll just go in for a regular old attack. Not an overkill, but not bad. Pardon me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, we'll take a left here. We'll activate this platform here, because that should apparently just fart in... I don't remember what else it does. Open this chest for an elixir. Could be worse. If we come up here, we'll find another platform, but over to the right, we will find another chest and Lulu.
It's okay. I know.
So now we have Lulu in the party who has 1 sphere level. Let's go ahead and use that real quick. And that's pretty much it. Oh, another battle. Oh, hold on 1 second. Okay. So here we have a Swamp, Mafdet, and a Bat Eye. We've seen these guys before, we know how to handle them, and we don't really even need the Aeon to do it. So let's go for Fyra, probably on the Bat Eye. I don't know if he'll outright kill it, but we got nothing else, so let's try it. And it did! Alright. We'll go ahead and use Thundera. Let's see if this will work. And there we go. Kind of a tough little battle, but it is what it is. At least we killed him. Apologies. Anyway, go ahead and open this chest, and we will find a white magic sphere. That is pretty awesome if Lulu wasn't already learning white magic. However, I must say I'm going to have to end the episode here. I know I'm kind of cutting it short, but battle. Alright, we'll try this one more battle. We'll make it quick.
Failure is not an option.
We'll go ahead and use Thundera on the Aqua Flan. That should take care of it. And the Sahajs are just going to attack those little fish weasels. And one more Thundera will take care of it. The reason why I'm going to end the episode early and not actually go through with this dungeon is because it's going to take up some time, and I just quickly realized I have other things that require my attention that I kind of didn't realize needed my attention. But that is neither here nor there. What is here is us saving the game, and we will finish this dungeon in the next episode. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, world!